Yep, Sprint stores are now T-Mobile stores. Now that Sprint is T-Mobile, you get more coverage, value, and benefits than ever before. We've invested billions to bring our 5G from big cities to small towns across America. And great coverage is just the start. From high-speed mobile hotspot data to weekly deals and giveaways, our customers get tons of great benefits. Head to your new T-Mobile store to learn more.
Qualifying service and capable device required. Coverage not available in some areas. Some uses may require certain plan or features. See T-Mobile.com.
Get it? There we go. We are up live. Is everything running? Is everything shared? That's shared. That's shared on the Gumroad yet. Uh-oh, y'all been shared it on Gumroad. All right. Those that's listening on Spreaker, I had to start it all over because I had Spreaker on silence, and I don't like Spreaker to be played short because we got a lot of people downloading, and we want to thank all those people that take the time on Spreaker. So go and spread the word. We rocking out on Spreaker. All right, so let's just get it because I got stuff to do. Well, plans, God plans, man plans, and the women in your life plans. And the women in my life made some goddamn plans. So, shit.
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to
Kwanzaa 365! Come on over to G&J.media. What you waiting for?
drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath.
Drink, 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 drink.
Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Take a breath. Now, grab your glass for some water.
Grab your glass.
Lift your pitcher of that water.
Or bottle.
Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
or should
water.
I say, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave.
Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on, drink it, drink it, drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on, drink it.
Lift it, drink it. Come on.
Drink that health in.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift
Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on, come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath.
Man!
Lift and pour.
What? What?
Move your body.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, drink. Okay,
Drink,
okay, anime.
drink.
Okay.
What? Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water.
So anime tripping early. Look, okay. So family, got to announce the sponsors this morning. We got Baynu Health, CMOS. Baynu Health, CMOS. That's Baynu's picture right there. He's a phoenix. And if I don't show it, I won't get no sound effects. But they are a sponsor of GNJ.media, and we do use the CMOS, right? Right now I have some in my coffee right now. So fulfilling. But anyway, let's go on. We also want to send shouts out to LBM, which means Little Booties Matters, and yes, they do. They are a sponsor of GNJ.media, and we will begin showing their commercials. I'm just working on it right now. Me and my son is having a competition about who can make the best commercial. Cleve is talking about he could do it, but yeah, youngin. You know what I'm saying? Stick to what you know. Stick to what you know, all right? But anyway, the LBM is one of our sponsors, Little Booties Matter, and you will be seeing and hearing a little bit more about them as well in the media. And the final sponsor that provided me with my rank beads. I had to take off the day beads because they kind of, you know what I'm saying, I can't wear both sets of beads on my neck. You know what I'm saying? Because too many things on my neck, it starts bothering me. So I'll switch off between them when I feel like it. And I also still got my little Africa thing there too sometimes that I like to wear. So, but I got my rank beads. That's my rank right there. And it's Blossom 7 Creations. And you can go to their site. Let me make sure you get the site. There you go. www.blossom7 creations. I'm looking at it. Yes, it's right. There you go. Go and check it out. Also, I forgot to let you know that Little Booties Matter has a site. So you go to lbmohio.com and you can check them out if you have a little booty. You know what I'm saying? You a fun-sized woman, as they say. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That don't sound right coming out of my mouth. That sound kind of sexist, which I am. I admit it. I ain't ashamed of it. Ain't no shame in my game. I am what I am. I'm what I am. What I am is what I am. But anyway, let's get it moving. We're about to go on and do this toast. And we're going to have a good time. Of course, y'all know we're going to do the rant. The rant for the day. The rant for the day is create repetition in your life. We are on Kuumba. I'm trying to keep all the rants in tune with the Nguza Saba. Say a word that might be able to touch a few or maybe inspire some of y'all to come up with something better and do it, because we need more material on GNJ.media. Right? Stop being scared and start Kuumbaing. So here we go. Check 1, check 2. Damn, my mic is kind of low. What's going on? Check 1, check 2. Check 1, check 2. Great cool fan. Making it superb. No sound. Where is the sound? I don't know where the sound is, Kwame. I'm trying to figure it out right now. The sound is very, very low. Hold on. Damn, I got to do a mic check. Oh. Somebody was messing with my stuff. God damn it. I got the Giami Girls +1 over here. So y'all, they ain't even hear the commercial or nothing. Can you hear me now? Check 1, check 2. How's the sound out there right now? God damn it. Check 1, check 2. Don't want it. It's peaking right now. It's peaking right now. Check 1, check 2. I don't want it. I don't want to. Check 1, check 2. I just wanted to touch. Check, because I got a loud voice. Sitting up here like, what in the hell? I thought I was going to have to shut the whole thing down. Well, anyway, go back through the commercials. Make sure y'all get it. We got Bay New Health. Bay New Health, CMOS. They are a sponsor. This is our biggest sponsor right now. Next, we got Little Booties Matter. I need to get a flyer or something from them. LBM. Yes, Little Booties Matter. You know what I'm saying? Lingerie for fun-sized women. Right? It's a movement, and it's popping off, and you know what I'm saying? An excellent business idea, and I'm like, yo, I'm in full support of it. I like all size women, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, little booty women as well, right? They do matter. But anyway, and also we got Blossom 7 Creation. I'm going to throw it up there so that y'all can see it as well. Come on, zoom in, come on. Blossom7creations.com. Oh, now my camera don't want to work. Blossoms, there we go. Blossom7creation.com. Blossom7creations.com. Go and get with her. She makes those Giami beads. You know what I'm saying? When you want those day beads, when you want to represent the day, but you don't necessarily want to do it with a shirt. You can represent your day by your beads, right? Each day has a color. Right, each day have a meaning, and we're gonna have to take a week, and we're gonna run through all that because, like I said, I gotta get some people ready for this 21-week class we got popping off. You know what I'm saying? And Bill, that's a nice little outfit, Gina G. What you want?
Can we go outside?
Yeah. You might need to. You want to pull that thing on or something.
That's how it's supposed to.
Okay. Well, however, whatever. Anyway, got young ladies growing up. I don't know if I'm ready. Shit. Anyway, but the rant for the day is called Creating Repetition in Your Life. Creating repetition in your life. Repetition is what the rant of the day is going to be. Repetition. I am getting ready. So y'all already know. Those that don't know, if you're tuning in over here on any other platforms, you need to go over to gnj.media, gnj.media. Also, be sure to join our mailing list. So you go to gnj.media, and matter of fact, I can show you better than I could tell you. Just show them, brother. Hi, Tim. All right, right now you see I'm on my gnj.media screen. But we don't want that. We're going to go another way. We're going to take you in the way you need to go in. You go tap in the letter G, the letter N, the letter J, dot media. Boom. Right? If you've been doing it, you're going to see the little Giami sign pop up and all that. You just click on it and go straight there. Bow. Now, you'll see the Daily Toaster pop up celebrating life, family, and our ancestors with daily toast of remembrance. That was pretty good, Dentista. All right, so when you go up, you'll see the screen, because there's a sun in the back. You'll see the screen, right? There I go. There he is. There I go. Right? But right here is the email. Say your email address. Put your email address in there and click follow. Put your email address in there and click follow. Right? That will put you on our email list. And you will know whenever we are going live. I try to make sure that I send out information whenever we live. And anybody that's going to be doing shows outside of me, they will know to go to the Gumroad, or at least let me know so I can send out something to our list. All right? So, and I also try to put some inspiring words daily. You know what I'm saying? You get your daily proverb that you can work with. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that's going to come off of there from basically, you are going through, when you sign up for the email list, you are basically going through an initiation process because you get something every day, right? And I'm trying, sometimes it's quick, sometimes I have a little bit more time, sometimes I'm a little bit more thoughtful, but I'm always trying to send that proverb. Now, that proverb is something that you can work on every day. something you could think about every day, right? And we're going to talk about that in the discussion today. But to catch the discussion, right, you have to meet us over on gnj.media, and the only way to know exactly when we are doing it on gnj.media, because I don't have a set time. And I know some people are like, it'd be easy if you had a set time. Yeah, but life don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't, you know what I'm saying? At this point in time, I am not working for, I am blessed. I do work for the community, but I'm not working directly for the community that supports what we do here, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do what I can, but it's not enough to support the family. You know what I'm saying? So I got other stuff that I have to do, so I have to kind of squeeze y'all in. So if people want it to happen at a certain time, then, you know, like I said, click that support button. What do you mean the support button? All right, when you go here, if you go and look at that button right there, it says tribal support. Click the tribal support button, and what it's going to do, it's going to take you straight to the gnj.media support tab. At the gnj.media support tab, you can become a $10 a month investor, a quarterly investor, a $60 twice a year investor, or a $120 a year investor. See, I mean, like I said, very simple. And I call it, let's call it support. I don't want to say investing, because when I say invest, if I say donations, because we're not a nonprofit, I'm not a nonprofit. You know what I'm saying? G&J Media is not a nonprofit. You know what I'm saying? And I say investment because some people, when I say investment, I'm talking investment in yourself, investment in your mind, investment in your daily life, right? But some people take that the wrong way, you know, and the next thing you know, somebody had me in court talking about, for the last 5 years, I've been given $120 a year as an investment, and I never got a return. And next thing you know, Brother Hot Tim, is because they will find a way to put my ass in jail for about 10 years, right? You know, and I, you know what? I'm so cold with it, I'll find a way to do the show from prison. Yep.
Now is the chance to use reliable energy to grow your money with the Dominion Energy Reliability Investment. Our new investment product offers competitive returns, no maintenance fees, and flexible online access to your money. Make the reliable investment in reliable energy. The Dominion Energy Reliability Investment. To find out more, go online to reliabilityinvestment.com. That's reliabilityinvestment.com.
Well, not that I want to find out, but you know what? I would think, matter of fact, with as slick as some of my daughters are, I will be doing a show within a month. I'm trying to tell you, boy. Listen. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, with my daughters and the team, I will have a show from behind the walls. Hold on.
How long are you going to be on this?
As long as it takes. Well, I mean, yeah, as long as it takes. I already know. That's why I'm doing it now, so I can be finished, so that we can do what we got to do. So why you harassing me?
I just wanted to know.
Y'all hear this? This is what I gotta put up with. This is abuse. This abuse. This abuse. God damn it. Come on now. I have to go and take a sip on that. Let me take another sip. Go on. This is the Giami Journey Media Daily Toast Show. This ain't the Francis. You want a show? I'll give you a show. You want your own show? I create a show just for you. You call it Hot Tim's mom if you want. Just leave me alone.
How about that one? How about that? Leave me alone.
Leave me alone? You want that show? All right. Streaming every Sunday morning. Leave Me Alone, starring Francis, the angry mama, the Leo, coming to get on her son's nerves. Leave Me Alone, premiering on Giami Journey Media. I know some of y'all bugging out like, oh, I ain't gonna say, but I'm gonna just leave it alone. But anyway, Yep. All right. So we're going to do the rant. I'm going to go and get off of the other places that we're streaming on. If you are on other places, come to gnj.media. gnj.media. Also, like I said, and probably even if I get on this like this, right, the support screen, if I probably just would still be random and popping up and stuff. But now one of the things that I would be able to do, I would have time to be able to program each day, or at least have somebody that will be, a matter of fact, I might be able to get somebody, a personal assistant on Fiverr, that will be able to post up shows every day. Or maybe get an intern here. But I don't like that free shit. I don't like all that free shit, right? Because it causes, I ain't gonna say it causes problems. I feel that in order for us to grow, there has to be some type of reciprocity. And I know an intern gets something from, you know what I'm saying? I would have to be 100% sure that the skills that the individual's developing working with me would be something that they will be able to apply in the world. You know what I'm saying? I honestly believe that in every one of our relationships, there has to be some form of exchange. And I know y'all like, that's a transactional relationship. That's not how, but I honestly believe that all our relationships need to be transactional, right? You know what I'm saying? I am providing you with something. You are providing me with something. There is an exchange. And I think that our business relationships, of course, should be transactional. I believe our intimate relationships should be transactional. I think even our parenting relationships need to be transactional, right? And we need to be honest about that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, you can say how you feel. There has to be something flowing. Because like I said, I honestly believe that cycle reciprocity, right, is kind of what's missing in our community. Because we actually got people who honestly believe that they could get something for nothing. And there's a large enough group of us that believe that I honestly believe is stunning our growth. And all we need for any major change that happen in our community is less than 10%. You know what I'm saying? We need a critical mass that could just start the ball rolling. That's all it takes. And all that's my opinion. I've been told I'm crazy, so it make no damn difference. But anyway, so let me get off of that. We're gonna But anyway, you can always become a supporter. So now what I'm going to start doing is, we're going to start, cutting it off. Let's start cutting it off. Where am I at? What is going on over here? Oh, okay, I switched screens. Okay. All right. So why is that? Okay, all right. Screens confuse me. All right. So what we're going to do now is we are going to cut off all of the other streaming platforms. Come over to gnj.media. Please come over to gnj.media. All right. And we will complete the show. All right, where we at? All right, we are on our thing, so let's go. We're going to set our timer. And we're going to do the rant of the day. Rant of the day is create repetition in your life. We're going to get it started. Boom. We got the timer going. Great. Boom. Oh, man. We up and we popping, right? We are doing the rant of the day, and once again, is creating repetition in your life. Family, for many of us that want to pursue dreams, that want to pursue and want to start business, want to start organizations, we want to do great things. One of the things we have to start doing is to create repetition in our lives. Yes, create repetition. Which for some of y'all be like, that's killing my creativity, because I'm doing the same thing over and over again. But in order to move to greatness, family, you have to do things over and over again. For those of you that are not initiated into what that's called, let me help you out. It's called practice, right? You need to start creating things that you do in your life repetitively. Now, not just for repetition's sake, but to build up your stamina in your field that you are striving to be in. Build up the mind state to move you into the lifestyle that you want. Build up a program that you can use to move you to the level of where you want to be. And repeat this over and over again. And as you start increasing and moving towards where you need to be, you need to make slight adjustments to your practice. Right? Now, as part of the repetition, one of the things that you definitely need to get, and I'm going to just say, you need a coach. Right? Somebody who has been to where you are trying to go and could guide you in your practice, because practicing wrong and adding the wrong repetitions can be very detrimental to you. But you need to start creating repetition or repetitive practices and start putting them into your life. All right, now, when I was in Ghana, my wife's uncle asked me, and I always go back to the story because this shit was dope as hell to me. We were sitting down talking, and he asked me, what, and for those that's been in GMA for a while, you heard this before, he asked me the question, what is your major? You know, I was looking at him like, nigga, I mean, maybe there's a language barrier. I'm not in college. He said, I know you're not in college. But still, what is your major? All of us have a major in life. What is your major? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, maybe one of the issues you have in your life is that you're focusing on your minors rather than working on your major. I'm like, damn. If you are working towards your major, right? Everybody that's been in school, or, I mean, regardless of what type of school, when you find your focus, it's certain things that you establish that make you better at your focus. And these are things that you do repetitively. Now, those of you that watch sports, there are certain things that you can watch athletes do repetitively, right? That kind of primes their mind for what it is they want to do. And a lot of us, we don't have these things involved in our lives. In GMA, like for example, people are supposed to be able to look and say the GMA pledge on a daily basis. What is that for? Because it sets your mind up for what you are supposed to be doing within a day. At a certain period in your training, you need to be able to recite Psalms 82, which means for a while, you have to be able to practice Psalms 82. You got to repeat it. Why? Because it primes your mind for certain things. At a certain stage of your development, you have to be able to go through all of the questions. Now, after you get past that phase, nobody's really concerned about it. But while you're in that phase, you have to go through the questions. Why? Because it sets you up. It sets your mind up for a certain lifestyle, right? That is required for the tribe. When you're going into a tribe, tribes have initiations. These initiations are things that have been repeated by this group over and over again for a certain period of time. You understand what I'm saying? And they get the initiates to start repeating certain things and adding certain things to their life for a period of time. It's a repetitive practice. When you play football, there's a repetitive practice of football. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all just like, you know, when I think back on it, I remember a lot of the suffering that happened on the football field. But I remember a lot of fun, a lot of camaraderie. But I also understood that there was a system in place that was repetitive. Our ancestors tell us that the best life is achieved by engagement with systematic processes. Repetitiveness. There is a repetition that is talked about even in our ancient cultures. You know what I'm saying? Listen to the drum beats. There's a repetition that happens. There's a repetition that happens in music. There's a repetition, right? Musicians have certain things that they practice, and they're able to take that practice, and when they get live, they're able to expand on their practice or expand on that repetition. And you need to be the exact same way. What are you repeating in your life? See, many of us, whether we are doing it consciously, because it becomes a powerful practice when it's done consciously. But many of us are doing repetitious things that are damaging our growth and damaging where we could be in life, and we are totally unconscious of it because we have not explored who and what we are. We have not asked those questions. We have not stepped back and put a magnifying glass on our life. We have been watching what Kim Kardashian and Kanye been doing. We're watching what Serena is doing, or we watching Miss Osaka having breakdowns and shit, but we're not watching what's going on with our own lives. We're able to judge our mates, but we haven't stepped back and had a deep conversation with ourselves and took away the repetitions that are stopping us from moving forward and start applying the repetitions that will advance us. All right? So, I still got, all right, cool. So family, the challenge for you today is to look at your life and look at the repetitions that you are doing that are helping you move forward. And if you don't have any, you need to start applying them. And if you have questions about that, this is why we formed Giami Journey Media. This is why we formed Giami Tribe. See, because we need tribes all over this country where we are motivating and pushing people to start adding the healthy practices into their life, because the better you become as an individual, the better your group becomes. Right? Because one of the scourges in our community is people have been taught that their lives is an individual adventure, not really realizing that life is a team sport. You know what I'm saying? We have been fooled into believing that it's all about you, when it's not about you. The repetition and the practice that you put yourself through is to make you a better player in the game of life, so that on the team or your tribe or your family, you are able to execute at the highest level. Oh, y'all didn't know that? Oh, you thought it was just about you, huh? Okay, that's why you're lonely. That's why you need your alcohol. That's why you need your weed, because you think it's all about you. You know what I'm saying? Even our relationships is not an individual. You know what I'm saying? Even when you get in your little love triangles or your love, whatever the fuck they are, it's not just about you. It's about the whole group, or at least it's supposed to be. That's where a lot of us is fucking up. I'm talking to me too. I don't hear myself sometime. I really don't. Wait. You know what I'm saying, family? What repetitions have you created in your life? How can you improve upon them? Do you have a coach? Are some of the repetition practices that you have in your life, are they moving you in the direction that you want to go, or are they moving you further away from where you want to be? These are the questions that we have to answer and we have to wrestle with. All right, so I'm at 10 minutes, family. I want to thank you for your time. All right, so we're going to stop it. Can I get that war horn, baby, please? All right, family, and as we say in Giame, class dismissed. Now get the hell up out my classroom. Man, oh man, family, you know what I mean, because like I said, this type of stuff, you know what I'm saying, I was literally born for this shit. I was born for this. I have been, you know what I'm saying, when I was younger, I was pushed to be, or I felt pushed to have to get up and be able to get on the mic, whether I was singing at the choir or...
You might have noticed a change in your neighborhood lately. Yep, Sprint stores are now T-Mobile stores. Now that Sprint is T-Mobile, you get more coverage, value, and benefits than ever before. We've invested billions to bring our 5G from big cities to small towns across America. And great coverage is just the start. From high-speed mobile hotspot data to weekly deals and giveaways, our customers get tons of great benefits. Head to your new T-Mobile store to learn more.
Qualifying service and capable device required. Coverage not available in some areas. Some uses may require certain plan or features. See T-Mobile.com.
You might have noticed a change in your neighborhood lately. Yep, Sprint stores are now T-Mobile stores. Now that Sprint is T-Mobile, you get more coverage, value, and benefits than ever before. We've invested billions to bring our 5G from big cities to small towns across America. And great coverage is just the start. From high-speed mobile hotspot data to weekly deals and giveaways, our customers get tons of great benefits. Head to your new T-Mobile store to learn more.
Qualifying service and capable device required. Coverage not available in some areas. Some uses may require certain plan or features. See T-Mobile.com.
Or taking a lead on a play, you know what I'm saying? People always kind of single me out and be like, you need to memorize this part. You need to be able to do this talking. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow, you know, boom, I don't want to do that. Hey, all the cool people is in the back not doing shit. Not realizing that the cool people wasn't going to be doing shit for the rest of their life. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, you know, but yeah. And I need you to understand the daily toast is a repetition. It's part of that cycle. It's a ritual. See, repetitions, right? It's all about establishing those healthy rituals in your life. And a lot of us don't have them because we don't understand the power, or we doubt the power, right? You know what I'm saying? We don't understand that white supremacy, right? The thing we call white supremacy is basically a mythology that's based on repetition of ideas and certain behaviors and certain actions on a daily basis in our lives, so that we are always bowing and kowtowing to it. And once we start establishing our own culture and start establishing the things in our life that empower us, to constantly remind us about our power, we'll start counteracting some of those things that are happening in white supremacy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a ritual. It's a ritual to where they got people all over the world, regardless of whether you white or not, trying to plug into their shit. Because they done made their shit look like the hot shit for like the last couple of 100 years. You know what I'm saying? But everything is a cycle. You know what I'm saying? It's going out, because even with them dominating the whole world, you know what I'm saying? Your black ass has been able to send fads and all types of stuff all over the world. You know what I'm saying? We've been able to do that. We've been able to do that from the position that we are in. We are in the heart of the beast, right? Receiving the worst type of attack, the attack that you can't perceive. See, it was much easier for us when we knew our enemy outright. But right now, many of us can't even recognize that we under attack. A lot of our kids don't even realize it. Don't even care. Long as I got my PlayStation and my latest kicks, you know what I'm saying? They can do whatever they want to do. I'm not concerned about people learning how to be my boss or be my master. I'm not worried about slavery, because none of that shit matters right now. And we have to get our children to understand. We got to get some of our adults to understand that all that shit plays a factor in where we are as a group and where we're going in the future. And if we don't start making adjustments that we want, we're going to end up in a place we don't want to be, because it's going to be in service of another group. And as a people, we should never want to be in service of another group. We'd love to be in partnership. We'd love to be able to move to our highest and encourage everybody else to move to their highest. Right? Right? Or maybe even be served. But we don't want to be in a position of service to other groups, because they don't treat those type of populations very well. I'm just saying. But anyway. Now it's time for the toast. Let me get to the toast, because I have some work that I have to do, as you can hear. And yes, I do live in a multi-generational house. That's right. Yeah, Yep. And I suggest that many of you might need to think about living in a multi-generational house too. Because a lot of us is spending money on shit that we really don't need to spend money on. You know what I'm saying? You want privacy? Rent a hotel room, nigga. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you, look, chasing this American dream, right? This American fantasy from the position that we are in will keep your pockets enemy. Let me say that different. Will keep your enemy's hand in your pocket. Many of y'all are trying to live up to a standard that requires all of your life energy to achieve. Now, the ultimate goal is to be able to have as little of your life energy going into your lifestyle as possible and have as much of your life energy stuff being stored away, right? Because if you could get your lifestyle to be about 10% of your income, 10% of what you make, right? You are able to stack what they call wealth away. Well, right now, we're living on 95% of what we bring in. 95% of our life energy goes into supporting our lifestyle. Some of us, 115%. Right now, I'm probably about at 110%, right? So the goal is to, before my 60s, to get it down to about 10%. So I'm able to live off of 10% of what I produce, right? Which will free up enough capital to where I could create other mechanisms where there's other people who are able to live off of what I make, right? Not rob me, but I'm able to produce jobs or income or opportunities. Let's just say it like that, opportunities for those that are around me to be able to make money. And if LBM is doing the same thing, beautiful. If Blossom 7 Creations is doing the same thing, beautiful. If my other daughter's trucking company is doing the same thing, beautiful. If Miss Tracy, you know what I'm saying, and I can't remember the name of her business, Elevates, boom, 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 is doing something, beautiful. If Brother Tykees's thing is doing the same thing, beautiful. If Brother Kwame and the tutoring and the ideas that he has start blossoming, beautiful. Then we all are generating this life energy where we are able to employ others. We have a whole community of people that are of like mind states, to where when we need to make a major move, guess what? It ain't just Brother Hatim making a major move. It's Brother Hatim and a couple of institutions that are behind me, plus the people that are involved. We're hiring our own. We're hiring like-minded people. We're hiring people in the tribe. We building. You know what I'm saying? But we can't do that if we are not understanding the idea of repetitions. It's certain things that we all have to do, right? It's certain things so that we can have a like mind state. It's certain things that we have to establish that we do. Certain basic life things that we have to do. Not necessarily together, but we all do them within a 24-hour period. I'm guaranteeing people right now, when we get, like with Giame, right now we got to possibly, I don't know, we got like, I don't keep track, but we got enough people. But if everybody was doing what they were supposed to do on a daily basis, as simple as saying the pledge, right? As simple as learning what you need to learn at the level you need to learn it, and doing certain practices. Better yet, if everybody in Giame at some point in time every day tuned in to the Daily Toast and say, all right, cool, let's get the rent out the way, let's move the blank out the way, I'm going straight to the toast. Straight to the toast, right? Because what we can do here at Giame is go and once I do this, we could go and cut it down to where we could tell you where each part is. Rant from 8 minutes to 22 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Extra rant from 22 minutes to 32 minutes. Toast. Creator toast. Personal ancestors toast. Boom, boom. We could get somebody to go into our tapes and do that and separate it and plug it up into the YouTube, so that people could actually know exactly where to go. But if every last one of us was up doing the toast and really understood and got out and talked about the principle of the day, right, and applied it, I'm telling you right now, we'd be in a different place. But everybody ain't doing that. Right? Everybody ain't doing that. I already know. You know, because there's other shit more important in your life. And this is the piece. That other shit, right? If that other shit is not leaning towards building your legacy, you need to really reconsider it. And this is not just for Jamie, but it's just for other people. If the shit that's major in your life is not helping you build for future generations, you really need to reconsider its value and its importance in your life. I know it's going to be hard. See, Giammi for me is major. Why? Because Giammi is literally something that I could leave for my kids. Not in the inheritance fashion, right? Because you got to be initiated being Giammi. Of course, you could be born in and blah, 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 because, you know, but Cleve got to make the choice. Gina got to make the choice. Sasha got to make the choice, right? And so do children of other members of our tribe. They have to make the choice to be involved with it. But this is something that can be here 5 generations after I'm gone. That I become reincarnated and have to be initiated back into. And maybe by that time, we will have a technology where, damn, we'll be able to identify who I was in the last life and be able to plug me into the experiences that I need so that I can remember shit from the past lives. Wow. Just think about that shit. But anyway, I'm going to leave that alone. Let's move on. I'm sorry. Kwame, you need to be out there telling me to be quiet, man, or something. I get the... That was rant too. Give me the goddamn horn. Repetition builds energy. And the amount of people helps add to that energy. So when a group is repeating something, it increases the value and the power of what's being done. Just saying. Simple. I mean, it's simple to me. I look, you know, I'm just like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, family. We say we want change, but are we willing to do? Because, you know, and I hear a lot of people talking about the big shit. Y'all ready? We got niggas ready to pop off guns and do survival shit. Do you really want to be free? What if being free requires you to do simple shit every day? Easy shit. You're like, man, that ain't exciting. Oh, man. Please understand that Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Nat Turner, Gabriel Prosser, and we go to the continent and we can start calling names. All these people had shit that they did repetitiously every day that was very boring. Study is not that exciting. I'm trying to tell, listen. Praying, Malcolm X prayed 5 times a day. So did Martin Luther King, probably prayed several times a day. I'm trying to tell you, they did simple shit. And it was those simple practices that built them up into who they were. It wasn't nothing dramatic. It wasn't the shit you be seeing on movies. It was the simple, easy shit. You understand? I do what I do on a regular basis because, and a lot of people don't, you know, and even my mom might not know this, but I was able to watch my grandparents when I lived with them in a family house. 3 generations living in the same goddamn house. And I tried my hardest. I was happy. I had already gotten to my grandmother's house a little bit prior to my mom moving to Columbus. I was so happy to be in my grandmama's house. I don't know what to say, because it was a generational house. It was all types of old shit up in the house and a whole bunch of memories. And I remember this house out of every place. This was the one constant. It was like a nexus in time for my family. And I love being at my goddamn grandma's house. I used to love being able to take my friends from college back to my place. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and it continued like that for years. Matter of fact, I got one of my sons, only one. No, other than wisdom. One of my sons was able to go and stay, and he met my grandmother and my grandfather, because all of them met him, but no one ever got to stay where I stayed, except one. That was Kevin. Kevin got to sleep up in the bed that I slept in. Kevin got the whole High Tim experience. You understand what I'm saying? But the piece was that I developed the habit of doing what I'm doing because I saw my grandparents getting up and do what they do. My grandmother would get up. She would prepare a meal for her and her husband, and they would have their alone time and their devotional time, and they would study. And I used to notice that I would smell some bacon or something else frying early in the morning all the way in the attic, and I would creep my ass down there and fuck up their private time. I sure would. I'm getting the bacon, but I said, okay, cool. But the issue was, you can't just get up here. If you're going to come down here and fuck up our time, you can't just come down here and get some bacon. You're going to have to do some devotional time with us. So through that, I really got into reading the scriptures at a young age, because I'm like, this bacon good. Let me go and study out. I'm studying with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting up here like, yo. And they did that 5 days a week, every day for years. Like, man. And I was allowed to be in there because I didn't come down there just to get the bacon, even though the bacon was the shit. Because y'all don't know, it was something about, I haven't had bacon for a long time, but it was something different about my grandmama's bacon, especially when she used to fry. There's this thing called Canadian bacon. I don't even know if anybody knows. Does this shit still exist? Canadian bacon. It would be round like this, right? Then, because it looked like ham. I said, this ham. No, it's not ham. This Canadian bacon. This look like ham. Okay, whatever. Canadian bacon. And then she also had a thick bacon. It was a thick piece of bacon that had like a rind on the end. I don't even know what that shit was called. That shit was magnificent, right? And I'm gonna state this, family. Please understand, I don't eat pork because I choose not to eat pork. I don't eat pork because that shit was nasty. I stopped eating pork and meat because I chose to, not because I don't like that shit. I'm telling you right now. I keep telling y'all be thinking I'm playing. I love chitlins. Shit, I love bacon. I love pork chops. I love all that shit. That was a sacrifice. That was a goddamn choice. I made a choice. You know what I'm saying? I made a choice. And I've been sticking to that choice for a very long time. But it ain't because I didn't like that shit. Hell, one of my daughters, one of the first nicknames I gave to one of my daughters was a food that I love. You know what I'm saying? Because I said, you remind me of my old times. You know what I'm saying? I call her rind. You know what I'm saying? Because pork rind, I used to love pork rind. God damn. Woo, I'm up here fantasizing. I like pork like I like women in yellow dresses, black women in yellow dresses. I like pork, but I just decided that I could no longer eat pork. I just decided. It wasn't good for me. I decided not to do it. Please understand. I ain't on that fake righteous shit like pork is nasty. Pork is some good ass meat. I don't eat shit. Other white, call it whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Call it whatever you want. That shit is good. But I decided not to eat it. That's one of the things that I have to give up. A repetition. I repetitiously have to fight the urge, and now I don't even recognize fighting the urge no more. I've been doing that for a very long time. Same thing with chicken. God damn. You know what I'm saying? God damn chicken. Lord have mercy. Not because I do. Man, come on now. But anyway, let's get to this toast. We've been on here an hour already. Shit. Let's get to toast because I got to get out here and help my family. All right, family. First off, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We lift up our glass and we salute that Creator. By whatever name you choose to call that Creator, we lift up our Creator and we say Ashe. Can I get that strike, girl? Thank you, Anime. Thank you. From there, family, we move to our list of our ancestors. And I'm going to go through the list. We lifting it up. I'm going to go as far as I can by memory. And then we'll pick up in the book and bring this to a conclusion. Saluting those who took time with us. Saluting those that helped us become who we are. Saluting the line from which we come. Because by uplifting it, we are uplifting ourselves and realizing our importance in the whole scheme of things. From there, are humbling ourselves and also realizing our importance in the total scheme of things. Here we go. We got Miles Brown, Ms. Aaron, Robert Texas, Davis, Brown, Singh, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, Winnie, Walter, Chris Pendergast, and Eileen, Uncle Chris, Finn, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Jenny Gaines, Aaron Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tapper, John Fallar, Montague Pittman, No More X, Pet Mount Robin, Lee Core, Dr. Marianne Williams, Coach Kamal, the farmer, Elder Millie Dix, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ageni, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Broford, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss for this role, starting Lucy Wright, Danielle Pullin, the Luxor Brothers, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Miss Lance Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, James Foster, Charles George, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Rick Chick, Prince Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend J. Smith, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Mel Dale Hodge, Mel Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mitchell Copeland, Jenny Clayburg, B.D. said, well, Libby the Farmer, I'll go to Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Deolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury, Senior, Linda Dixon, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, said Barry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Percy Thornton, Anna Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Eric, Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Percy Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther, Keisha Reese, Linda Watson Hammond, Gerald Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Here to Pearson, Sergeant Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Justice, man, I was on the road. I forgot where I am. Frankie Justice. Hold on. Wow. I don't even know where I'm at. So I'm going to start at Out of Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Eric Trish Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary, Eliza Frederick David, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther, Keach Teresa, Linda Watson Hammond, Gerald Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy, Seven Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Here to Pearson, Sergeant Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Peter Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, Dave Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Rainier Thornton, Bernie Squares, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Moore, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, Jen Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Spencer Johnson, Hadley Vester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinera, Don Mattel Women, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Peter Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Roger Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, Tamika Russ, Limon Aries, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We got William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Pasigi Fulani, Jim Robinson, Dallas Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Water, DeFritas Hines, and his Bostic, and the Bostic, Winifred Scanterbury, Wilson Haley, Emma Hine, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spradley, Kevin Spradley, Charles Wooden, Petey Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Kennedy, Jess Carter, Mark Carter, Leon Peanut Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Carter, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, good God Almighty, I jumped. All right, let me get to my Carters. Let's go back to the Carters. Mark Carter, Leon Pino Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nayland Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Kristen Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, R.G. Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jesse Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, got Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stage Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Gray G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Ward Irby, Jim Crochet, Georgia and Hallie Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christy Cottrell, Ann Becker, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eulin Andrew Becker, Patricia Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Harry Tubman Case, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Arthur Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino, Baby Hatch, Senior, Manley Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Max Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Wheeler Ross, Robert Nixon, Fred Stevenson, Will Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Matt Stevenson. All right, I know where I'm at. Not that far. Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornelia Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, Willie Dallas Lewis, May Francis, Japel Jackson, Michael Slade, John Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Town, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Ertie Houston, Led Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Bad Barnes, John Dewey, Ruth Beer, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rupert Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Maria Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Michael Armstead, Captain Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Howard Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., John Caldwell Sr., I know it's one after that, and then we get into my people. John Caldwell. We got John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina, Easley, Rashawn Easley, JaVale McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekum Aha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Shekum Aha Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lloyd Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Alvin, Masvin Cooper, George Swan, Amania Grayson, where we at? Amania Grayson, where we at? Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlie Morgan, Sybil Evans McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We got Joella Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford. Is that what it's called, Sharport? We got Joella Giles, James Carswell with Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damian Tarp, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy Mott, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Wiggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Rob Mickens, Eric Walker, Grace Sample, Candace Simmons, Seven Clayton, Linda Jones, Sade Garner, Milton Scott Sr., the Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Dorn, Johanna, Deshandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry S. II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Al T. Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Child, Sonny Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Wine, Hakeem and Como, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Creamy Mackey, Victor Bowden, Priscilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruben Jill White, Jessica Carl White, Jesse Woods, Taylor Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Andy Simpson, Jamira Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Wester, Alice Wester, Ivy Wester, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samanda Damon, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Murrow, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Murrow, Sylvester Foster, James Lizzie Winston, Neighbor Julie Lawrence, Ozell Letters Sr., Gladys Cooper, Ozell Letters Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Don, Saber Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Mentor, Mae Smith, Juanette Florine Seth Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Jenny Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nazi, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Levonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Reese, Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gare, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Raleigh, Mona Yolanda Honey, Von Patrice Turner. We got Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kane, Pam Johnson, Bill Reeves, Fisher, Jerry Johnson, McCallum, also known as Mama Moon, Sheila Ann Lee, Panchelia Albert, Donna Brooks, Barbara Mozart of Spade, Eric Branson, Eric Winston, Darren Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny, Charles Stevenson Jr., King Pleasant, Sir Keith, Lena Shepard, Burdell William, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson, William Hassan, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Marilyn Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Wilford, Fred Smith, James Orlando Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson, Irene Harris, Kelly Williams, Albert Scales, Pat Williams, Mrs. Bertha Walker, Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdul Razak, Vivian Johnson, B.J. Jones, Abishel, Roberto Monterosa, Chet Word, Mama Rahani, DeVray, Michelle Nash, Joseph Lane Miller III, Renoko Rashid. Family, we have done it again. We lift up our glass. We salute each and every last one of our ancestors. And we say, Ashe. From there, we move to the present moment. Right now, we are on, I got on the wrong damn shirt. Alright, we are on the present moment of Kuumba. Kuumba. Family, I ask you to open up your reticular formation, get out there and seek out Kuumba, right? Seek out Kuumba. Look at that. Man, I got a belly now. I'll get rid of it as soon as I get my pattern for the school down. But anyway, here we go. Kuumba, seek it out. Not only seek it out, find it. For those that don't know the language, Kuumba means creativity. Order is the demonic principle. Orange is the color. Cause and effect is the hermetic law. Male name is Kwame. Female name is Amma. Family, we lift up our glass. We salute the present moment. And we say, Ashe. From the present moment, family, what do? We move straight into our future generations. We lift up our glass. We salute our children's children, onto infinity. And we say, Ashe. From there, we move on. From our future generations, we move to all of our relations. We lift up that glass, we salute them, and we say Ashe. From there, family, we lift up our glass, and we salute. What we salute now? What is it, Hot Tim? We're moving straight into that special toast for what you have. What is it that you want to toast? And also, we lift up our glass for all of our tribe, all of our families, and all of our extended families and extended tribe. We lift up the glass, we salute, and we say Ashe. May they get that balanced energy that they need, health issues or whatever. From there, family, we move on, and we move quickly, and we move into that selfish toast. This is for you. What is it that you need to move towards your greatness? What is the one thing you need right now in this moment to move towards your greatness? Lift up our glass. We say Ashe. From there, last but not least, family. No, they ain't last. We're going to lift up our tribe. My tribe is Gianni, lifting it up. What you say? We say Ashe. Last but not least, family, we lift up our glass to the most beautiful, most unbelievably wise, the bravest individual in the room right now. Lift my glass up to you. We say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. And guess what? I'm out. I got to remember to turn this thing off. Let's do it. We out.
might have noticed a change in your neighborhood lately. Yep, Sprint stores are now T-Mobile stores. Now that Sprint is T-Mobile, you get more coverage, value, and benefits than ever before. We've invested billions to bring our 5G from big cities to small towns across America. And great coverage is just the start. From high-speed mobile hotspot data to weekly deals and giveaways, our customers get tons of great benefits. Head to your new T-Mobile store to learn more.
Qualifying service and capable device required. Coverage not available in some areas. Some uses may require certain plan or features. See T-Mobile.com.
You might have noticed a change in your neighborhood lately. Yep, Sprint stores are now T-Mobile stores. Now that Sprint is T-Mobile, you get more coverage, value, and benefits than ever before. We've invested billions to bring our 5G from big cities to small towns across America. And great coverage is just the start. From high-speed mobile hotspot data to weekly deals and giveaways, our customers get tons of great benefits. Head to your new T-Mobile store to learn more.
Qualifying service and capable device required. Coverage not available in some areas. Some uses may require